Good evening, everyone. Very good to see such a great turnout to watch the hard work of our students come to a good fruition here. So, a couple of things before we get started. I must remind us that for our phones, make sure that it is set on silent so as to be respectful to our performers on the stage. Also, if you plan on taking photos or video, please make sure that the flash is off. That way, again, it is not distracting to our student musicians on the stage. And last but not least, really show a lot of support, especially to this band. This is the first time they are performing for a live audience. So do give them a very hearty welcome. Let's try that now, shall we? Give them a nice welcome. Very good. And you'll find in just a moment here that they are deserving of just an applause such as that. We have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to get to. So at this time, let's get started. We're going to warm up real quick, then we'll get into our music. Thank you for coming. Let's get right into it.
Jolly Old St. Nicholas was a Christmas song that originated from a poem by Emily Huntington Miller. It was published as Lily's Secret. This old American Christmas carol came out in December 1998.
For our other song, the famous, well-known song, Jingle Bells, was written by a rebel that went by the name of John Hyperpoint. The old name of Jingle Bells was actually One Horse Open Sleigh. Jingle Bells is originally a Christmas song, but it had no mention of Christmas or anything like that.
Now for a beginner band to play these old Christmas carols.
I hope all of you enjoy ours and their hard work.
All right, so while we're waiting for the beginning band, can we hear it one more time for them? I just need to take a moment. I need to take a moment real quick for just to acknowledge that these beginners started back in September. September. That's when they started learning these instruments. And listen to, just hear how far they've come already. It's stupendous, and I couldn't ask for a better beginning group this year. So I'm just very proud of them. They've done a great job. And you should be proud of them. All right, as I welcome the intermediate band up. Come on up, intermediate band. Start getting yourself situated. While they're doing that, I'd like to point a direction to the screen here. So this year, for the second Forest County Christmas Parade, we welcomed about 20 wonderful musicians to march in the parade. And I'm just now realizing that one of them was wearing Crocs, but that's all right. They played with gusto and they played with spirit. How many people made it out to the parade this year? Looking out. That's not bad, not bad. And in case you missed it, it is up on Facebook for the page for the Forest County Christmas Parade. Fantastic event run by Tony Baker, who works in the Fab Lab and the Middle School Tech Ed department here. So absolutely check that page out if you missed the parade. Now, if we're moving on there's a couple things I want to look at here. So, Tuba Christmas. Tuba Christmas is something we went to last year. I had the privilege of bringing about 10 students with me there, and it was an absolute blast. And we had 13 this year. Now, just to recap, Tuba Christmas started about 2012 at UWSP. We have Dr. Lawrence. We have a lot of space there. Dr. Lawrence's baby. Very cute. Very cute. So then, about 6 years later, we have Tuba Christmas 2018. You know, a little less space, but you know what? You can still walk. It's fine. You got a lot of extra space over there. It's great. And then you get to 2023 last year. And it has just grown. That is, right there about in the pixelated mess, is 140 players on that stage. 140 of them. We were about 15 down from last year as far as count goes, but we had 125 baritone and tuba players. Oh, you can keep going. Thank you. 125 baritone tuba players strong. 17 different Christmas carols played, which we repeated up to 3 or 4 times each. 3 to 4 valves on average per instrument, and a baritone in a pear tree. But the biggest thing was they just look at that. 13 students, you can see they've decorated them like Christmas trees with lights and the smiles. You can't get that anywhere else but an experience like Tuba Christmas. And I'm just so proud of them. They represented Crandon so well. And I'm just really proud of them that they branched out and did this. Because this can be kind of scary, because you literally feel, your rib cage shake around in your chest. Just because of all the tubas that are playing. But truly, it was a wonderful, wonderful time. They had a lot of great lessons from there. And I'm looking forward to next year. But as we go, looks like our intermediate band is all set to get started. So we're going to get started without further ado after our warm-up.
Hello, we are the Crandon Intermediate Band. Tonight we will be playing Silent Night as arranged by Bruce Pearson and Chuck Illich. Silent Night was originally composed by Franz Xavier Pierpoint and written by Joseph Moore on Christmas Eve of the year 1818, the same night that they performed it together in church. We hope you enjoy Silent Night.
What a wonderful song, right? On such a peaceful night. You know, you guys want to hear one more? Yeah. Well, you heard it, guys. Let's do it. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So, as the intermediate band gets situated in their seats, and the high school gets situated on the stage at this time, come on up. You know I don't bite. Come on up. But I do have a few things. So I remember last year spring I had made the guarantee or the promise that we would have pep band, and last Thursday we did just that. Not only just that, a pep band, but 2 pep band games in one night. It was versus Elko, the both varsity games, and you can see all the lovely shining faces, every single one of them just beaming with happiness. There's a little guy in the corner there, he's really excited. But it was, by the end of that, it was like listening to a whole other group. How many people were there to listen to the pep band at those games? Oh gosh, I wish you could have been there. Because by the end, it felt like I was conducting and listening to a whole different band. Their confidence skyrocketed, they were doing fantastically, and they were engaging the audience very, very well. And I'm really happy that I get to conduct a band like this. You know, they just work hard all the time and keep pushing and pushing to break their limits. Next up, we had the Fruit Fundraiser raised $1,700 for new instruments and equipment. Kids are yelling bravo over here like I did something. The thing is, all the families, all of the students, you guys made this happen. This is so that our ever-expanding program, which is very much growing at a rapid rate, which is always a good problem to have, especially seeing as we are running out of equipment to give them. We're running out of instruments, which is the best problem ever to have. But because of this fundraiser, we're able to keep supplying those to students who need them. So again, thank you so much for your help in making this fundraiser a success. I will be sending out updates. There were some back-ordered items, but I won't focus on that right now. I will let people know when we know more about that. But for now, thank you again for this wonderful, wonderful profit that we've made from this fundraiser again. All right, at this time, we're going to have a quick warm-up, then we'll jump into the last part of the program. Thank you, everyone.
We are the Grandin High School Band, and the first piece we will be performing tonight is I Saw Three Ships.
The final piece we'll be performing for you tonight is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, a traditional English song that dates as far back as the 1830s. To close out tonight's concert, we invite you to sing along as we play through 3 verses of this Christmas classic. Thank you for supporting the Crandon Music Program this evening, and we wish you a Merry Christmas.
All right, everyone. If you guys sing like that again in the future, I might have to start up a choir program. Yeah, they're going to be stuck silent the next concert. So again, thank you everyone for coming out tonight.